Hey there guys, today we are doing part 3 of our Sinnoh Master Team series. I've been creating Sinnoh Master teams based around all the starters, and today's episode is on Torterra. You can take on Sinnoh with these teams in the new remakes Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. As I said the last two times, I'm assuming based on the fact that Porygon Z appeared in the trailer, they are working with a full Platinum Pokédex. I've explained also that where there are Pokemon that could only be found in the late game before, this can now be avoided through bringing in a Pokemon from Pokémon Home. This method of obtainment is legal for this video, and therefore Pokemon that may be found easily in Sword and Shield are viable for the team. No trade evolutions, obviously no legendaries, but these have to be accessible to everyone. I will also be adding the routes where the Pokemon are found in the Sinnoh region at the current moment, but again, this may be subject to change. Let's get into the team. Obviously, at number 1, we have our big leafy boy, Torterra. Torterra is a grass ground beast. Every starter in Gen 4 is dual type and have their own personal strengths and weaknesses. It took me a little while to find a proper complementing team for Torterra, but I think I finally found it. In both previous parts, I suggested some complementary moves which I feel are necessary for that Pokemon to reach its full potential within the team. A great complementary move for Torterra is Iron Head, the physical steel type attack. This move is great for defeating the new presence of Fairy type within the Sinnoh region and can eliminate the deadly ice types that are very strong against Torterra. Overall, again, you cannot go wrong with a starter in Sinnoh, and it's really up to you how you want to play it. Onto our familiar number 2 pick. At number 2 in our Torterra team, we have the usual place-holding Sinnoh Burb, Staraptor. As in the previous 2 parts, this flying normal Pokemon is essential to the team in every playthrough. Starly, as I've said before, the pre-evolved form of Staraptor is found at the very beginning in routes 201, 202, 203 and 204. This means that everyone has access to it right out the gates, so make sure to add it to your team trainers, you will not regret it. I've recommended 2 moves for Staraptor in other videos, along with Fly, and any other stab flying type move is very well paired, meaning that your final moveset for Staraptor should realistically look like Close Combat, Return, Fly, and then anything else. You just want some strong stab attacks and Close Combat. Those 3 moves together make it almost unbeatable. Moving on to our third team member for the day, and Staraptor's firmly in again at place number 2. At number 3, we have a Pokemon I'm surprised hasn't been in these teams already, the pure water type Floatzel. Floatzel is an absolute beast within Sinnoh. I opted for Gastrodon and Infernape's team as it was lacking ground type coverage, but in this team there's no issue for that. Floatzel can be found super early on at the Valley Windworks, meaning it too can be part of your team pretty much at the start of the game. Sadly, it isn't a featured Sword and Shield Pokemon, so there is a required catch if you haven't got one yet. My recommended coverage type move for Floatzel is that of Ice Beam, as it can help to eliminate the weaknesses posed against it, and allows for you to be super effective against Cynthia's champion Garchomp. Floatzel is a Pokemon I use quite a lot in Sinnoh. I really wanted to use it earlier in the videos, but these teams needed to have their own players, but it finally has its place in the spotlight. Firmly rounding out our team at 3 members, we now have our 4th addition to the squad. In at number 4 is a Pokemon I've considered using previously, Houndoom, the Fire Dark type Pokemon. Houndoom is a cool Pokemon. Its presence in Platinum allowed for the Fire type to be elevated within the region massively. As I've said previously, I like to build teams around a core of Water, Fire and Grass, and with this inclusion, I've done just that. Houndoom is a fairly mid to late game Pokemon being found at Valor Lake at Route 214 in its pre-evolved form. Houndoom is also part of the Sword and Shield family and therefore can be ready to go right out the gates of Sinnoh, as you can transfer it through Pokémon Home. A move that I highly recommend for Houndoom is that of Solar Beam, the grass type attack. Because of this move, it can take out any water types that it faces, as long as it survives the first hit, but coverage is coverage, and I can't find a better move for Houndoom than this. That solidifies our 4th choice for the team. Getting into the final stretch now, onto number 5. At number 5 for our Sinnoh Master team, we have the electric type evolution, Jolteon. As I've said previously, evolutions are super strong, and it fits to take in a Pokemon with a type we don't have yet on the team. Eevee is found within the trophy room on random days, late game in Platinum. However, much like our final pick today, it is part of the Sword and Shield family, meaning you can have a Eevee from the word go. I recommend the coverage move of Shadow Ball for Jolteon, as it includes a ghost type attack within the team, something kind of sorely missing. Having an evolution in the team helps a lot as it's fast and can hit hard. This rounds out number 5 for the team and leaves us with only one space remaining. The Pokemon at number 6 is probably the most hyped Sinnoh Pokemon available, Lucario. This fighting steel type is unreal, both in its mega and normal forms. It also allows for the team to gain much needed fighting type coverage. Lucario is probably one of Pokemon's most famous mascots. In the Sinnoh games, however, it's kinda hard to get, no spoilers, but you need to complete the Iron Islands storyline to get it. Something that happens a decent way through the main story, and something that always kind of stopped me from adding it to the team. However, as I stated before, there is now another option to obtain him, through the use of Pokémon Home, as he is part of the Sword and Shield family. This means that you can have a Riolu, the pre-evolved form, at the very start and thus eliminate any awkward gaps in the team up until the Iron Islands. A move I highly suggest for Lucario is that of Thunder Punch, the electric type attack. This allows for Lucario to take down water types and also flying types, meaning that it can get rid of its flying type weakness pretty early on. With Lucario being our 6th member to the team, that's the team complete. That's it for my Sinnoh Master Team on Torterra. Let me know what you think of the team down below in the comments. If you have any opinions or ideas, please let me know also. If you think I'm wrong, it's really just a matter of opinion. And really, there's no wrong formation of teams. You could have 6 Bidoof, and that would also be fine. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. See you guys later.